If you're making $180,000 a year, why aren't these children on any type of health insurance?
Well, the profession that I have, there's no insurance offered, and I mean...
Well, it doesn't have to be. You're considered a independent contractor, right?
Right.
That means you can get private health insurance.
Well,
did you know that?
I'm not really sure how to go about doing that.
How to find private health insurance?
Right. Insurance for what? I mean...
Well, child support for what? Because you're definitely getting ready to pay. How about that?
Wait.
You came here to waste my time.
And he's talking about my kids being teased at school and all of that. No, he's the one being teased. He's the one that is brainwashing them to believe this stuff and want to turn my kids against me because I don't want to be with him any longer. That's the ultimate problem.
The memory we're getting ready to make, because I made my rulings, making your monthly child support payment $2,576.
That's how much you gotta pay.
No, that's how much you gotta pay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The children live with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't see the celebration.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What happened to the celebration? Because you're the one that's paying that $2,576. The children live with him. He should not pay you anything.
Honestly, they should put how not to manage your finances on their resume. What do you think, Samuel?
Right? I mean, it takes real talent to screw up that badly. You'd think they'd have a Finance 101 class in high school.
Exactly. But, hey, they just love to deflect responsibility. So, what's the excuse today, huh?
Oh, for sure. It's like a badge of honor. Look at me. I'm a victim of society. Makes you wonder how they think that'll pay the bills.
And then they wonder why they're still single. Like, come on. Who's lining up to date a financial black hole?
Seriously. Who wouldn't want to date someone who treats money like it's confetti at a parade? It's a financial fiesta.
You nailed it. But hey, what do you think the odds are that they'll figure it out anytime soon?
Slim to none. We'll be watching Survivor Financial Edition for a while. I can't wait to see the next episode.
Else knew that you could pump your gas while your car's on.
You can't, it'll blow up.
No, you can't. My kid's over here. You can't. No, you can't. You can.
That was like the one thing you couldn't do.
Blow up? That's a little dramatic, don't you think? But it's so true. This is what happens when Dad's not around.
Right. It's like trying to operate a car without checking the fuel gauge. Risky business. They take chances like it's some sort of twisted adventure.
Exactly. It's wild how they'd rather roll the dice than face reality. Who needs a dad when I can just wing it?
Seriously. They'd rather risk a meltdown than admit that maybe, just maybe, having Dad around wasn't such a bad idea after all.
It's like they think they're living in a rom-com where everything magically works out. Spoiler alert, it doesn't.
No kidding. Instead, they're just playing with fire and hoping it doesn't burn them. But hey, who needs logic when you've got dreams?
Right? And when things go south, they'll still blame the world instead of owning up to their choices.
Classic move. They'll catch flames and still say, I'm just living my best life. Yeah, right.
You're not gonna push my son. You're not,
Like,
don't.
What you think you doing up there?
What's wrong with you?
Why you at my job with this?
What's wrong with you?
Look, I know you dumb, but is you slow? Like, for real, shawty?
Why you keep denying my son?
Because, look, bro, look, man. Hold on, man. Man, put that down. You about to get me fired. Look, shawty, you know I'm on my last strike. Why you coming?
Hi, I am Samuel.
Hi, I am Mark. Welcome to Protective Perspective.
If you're tired of the games, the lies, and the heartbreak,
you're in the right place.
Here, we don't just talk, we confront the brutal truth of modern relationships.
It's time to wake up, take charge, and reclaim your power.
Let's dive in.
When was the last time you looked after your son? You act like you don't know him. You act like you don't know me. Why would you block me?
Look at how you dress. You coming up to my job like this?
You
like, for real, you look like you just woke up, shawty. You really look messed up right now. Look at your hair.
I've been taking care of Quan by myself.
You the one wanted to have a baby. You knew what it was when you met with me.
Are you serious?
I'm a real one. I ain't out here taking care of no kids. Shawty, calm down. Like, hey, bro, come on, get out of here with your
mama. Are you serious?
Bro, come on, man.
Don't.
Get out of here with your mama.
No. It's your turn. No.
I need some money?
Yeah, we do. Actually, we do. School is about to start. You think a $20 is gonna take care of Quan? See, that's your problem, Javon. Grow up. You're childish as hell. Grow up. That's what you need to
I
do.
gave you a 10.
You grown and you acting like a little child.
Man, it's always the kids that get the short end of the stick, huh? So much wrong with this situation, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, let's hit the highlights. Typical single mom move: either hide the kid from a decent father or, better yet, jump into bed with Chad or Tyrone thinking that's gonna magically create a stable family.
Right, this one's definitely the latter. Now she's yelling at the top of her lungs, hoping that'll somehow get her a big payday.
Yeah, because screaming at the guy's workplace is the best way to ensure financial stability, right? That'll definitely work out well.
Oh, for sure. The only thing she's going to get out of that is an unemployed man and herself joining the long line of single mums with no support.
Exactly. No support, no stability. But hey, at least she got to yell at him in public. That's got to count for something, right?
Yeah, something. Like making things worse for herself and her kid, but accountability? Nah, that's too much to ask.
Of course. It's always someone else's fault. Meanwhile, the kid's stuck watching this disaster unfold. Classic.
Your Honor, that is his baby. And I can't wait, because the devil is a liar and this is Lucifer, so stop.
Well, you might be the devil then. We'll see.
I am without a doubt 100% certain that he is my son's father. Not only was I only sleeping with him, we were actually working on our relationship. We already have a child from a previous situation. We got back together. We're working on us. So when I found out I was pregnant, I didn't think it was going to be a shock or a surprise or anything like that.
At the time that Gio was conceived, we were not having no type of we were not cool at the moment.
Well, he went out and got 3 pregnancy tests, made me take all of them. They were all positive. And he was like, well, that's not my baby.
This is what it was. She was trying to get back with me, but I wasn't, so she probably felt like if we have a child, we might work out.
If he has any doubts, you know, I carried the baby, I birthed the baby. If you have any doubts, go ahead. I don't mind making you look stupid. That's why I'm here now. If he thought, it was a chance, because I brought home DNA tests as well. He told me he didn't trust me to swab his mouth.
No.
He didn't trust me to put the correct DNA into the box.
No, it's a home test. Who does that? And she told me herself I wasn't the father, so.
I told him that in anger, Your Honor, but he looks exactly like him. And then, yes, I say it, and then if he ever tries to run with it, I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and get a DNA. That's their baby. That's his baby picture. Look.
Mr. Lee, you are not the father.
Told you.
Hold up.
I already knew. I told you.
Don't look at me like that. I don't know God's
Who
plan.
else? It was you that was.
Did you just inject God in this?
I did not put him in this. I'm just...
Well, that went about as well as any of us could have predicted, huh? It's always wild to see the level of confidence these women walk in with, like they truly believe their version of reality.
Yeah, like if they just believe the lie hard enough, maybe the truth will magically change. You ran the carousel, got pregnant by another dude, and now suddenly it's all about gifts from God, right?
Gifts from God. Man, the only gift here is the DNA test. Best product on the market, if you ask me, saves guys from those predatory lawsuits and child support payments.
Amen to that. It's like, sorry, sweetheart, but that baby isn't the payday you thought it'd be. DNA test one. Side hustling mom zero.
Seriously, the number of guys who've dodged a lifetime of payments thanks to that little test. Priceless.
Absolutely. It's the ultimate game changer. No more oops, you're the dad moments. Now it's more like oops, wrong guy.
Exactly. And the best part? Watching their faces when the truth hits, like, no amount of belief is going to change those test results.
Yeah, reality has a funny way of shutting down those dreams real quick. And the men? Free as a bird.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
To have a child with a man who's financially stable but won't be in the child's life, or with a broke man who will be present in the child's life.
Am I getting child support? I take the financially stable. They're financially. Child support, financially stable.
Give me the one that's not in the child's life. We good. We got the money. We good.
We can pay the bills and help take care of them.
And this, my friend, is the root of single motherhood right here. Every night, thousands of future single mums hitting the clubs, hoping for that free ride.
Yeah, in exchange for the ride they're offering up themselves. But the problem is, no one in that environment's trying to play along.
Exactly. It's why you always hear those stories. I'm pregnant with insert celebrity name. Like, really? You fell for that old trick?
Right? And then they wake up realizing they've been played, but by that point it's too late. Now they're sitting there with nothing but their own choices to blame.
It's the same cycle over and over. They never learn. It's like they truly believe they're going to get a fairy tale ending in the middle of a nightclub.
Oh yeah, because a celebrity's just hanging around at some random bar, looking for a baby mama. Makes total sense, right?
Exactly. Then they act surprised when he's not returning calls, like, honey, what did you expect?
Well, now they've got 18 years to think about it. But hey, at least they've got those club memories to hold on to.
So in November, I decided I no longer wanted to be a responsible parent, and I gave up my kids. I was just tired of being responsible and caring for them. I felt like I was too young and I wanted to go out there and experience life, and I started dating someone else, so it just didn't fit with my new lifestyle. And I didn't have anything to worry about because the other parent is a very responsible parent. But now I'm here because now I'm in child support, and to top it off, I'm really pissed off that I took care of them all the way up to November, and I couldn't claim them on my taxes because the other parent had already claimed them. What the fuck? That's exactly what my conversation was like right now with the client. What in the world is going on with this world? I couldn't believe my eyes.
Well, lady, your client sounds like she wasn't responsible to begin with. Let's be real here. We all know it was you.
Exactly. You look like if Octomom and a vampire decided to hook up in the middle of Latin America.
Just calling it like I see it. I mean, you honestly look like Jeff Bezos had a secret mistress with a sea creature fetish and thought he could create a mermaid by fusing the two together.
Man, that's accurate. But more realistically, she looks like the classic single mom. You know, the type using the kid as a hustle until Chad rolls around the corner.
Right? That's the ultimate hustle, raising a kid while scouting for the next meal ticket.
Oh, absolutely. It's like they think Chad is just waiting to save the day. Meanwhile, Chad's already checked out and on to the next.
Yep, and she'll be right back in the game, kid in tow, pretending it's all part of some master plan.
Yeah, master plan of chasing the same cycle. At this point, it's just comedy.
You guys are really gonna charge me for being late?
Did we offer you a payment program?
Yes, and I've been working with it.
No,
you guys are supposed to help.
No, you're getting
No. That has nothing to do with it. You guys are supposed to help people with low income. I don't have any help.
You have help.
And I've been paying my payment plan. I've been on time. I am late, and I said it won't happen again.
We do help you. Quan, you have to
Quan, get back here. Quan.
You gotta come back.
Quan.
CPS is coming to get you, young man. I'm sorry, you're not going home with your
Why?
mom. She keep leaving. Your mom is neglecting you.
I am not neglecting.
He comes in here with dirty clothes. He's hitting kids. He doesn't listen. He's breaking all our toys. You're late.
I don't have a washer or a dryer. We got to go to the laundromat.
Damn, last Friday you came and picked him up at 11 o'clock at night.
I had to work. What am I supposed to do? I can't send. He's too young for me to send him in an Uber.
Okay. So I've been instructed to tell you that if you don't pay your late fees and you don't want CPS to take him, you're going to have to find another daycare, ma'am. I'm sorry. We cannot sit here and do this. I'm sorry. We cannot.
I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. You guys are supposed to help young single women, single moms like me. How are you helping?
Your son is the only kid in the whole daycare left.
You're coming for me. I'm doing the best. What am I supposed to do?
Speaking of leeching off the system, here we go again.
Classic. This is exactly what you were talking about in that last video, right? Even the institutions that used to coddle these women are throwing their hands up.
Exactly. They're realizing the price is just way too damn high. I mean, this chick left her kid filthy and alone until 11 p.m.
What kind of excuse is she pulling for that? I can't think of a job in the US that would put her in that situation without knowing the details.
Right. And even if by some miracle they did know, her excuses still aren't adding up. You can't just drop a kid and pretend like it's part of the plan.
It's almost like they expect sympathy just for showing up with a sob story. Meanwhile, the rest of us are just watching the train wreck unfold.
And when it all falls apart, she'll be the victim again, right? Like, how could this happen to me?
Exactly. But the reality is, nobody's buying it anymore. Not even the system that used to cover for them.
I have kids, but I'm not a person that particularly likes to date people with kids anyways, so
why is it?
I don't like to deal with drama.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys that they don't want to date women with kids. Just say you're saying drama.
Well, let me pick it back.
Yeah,
that's not a man.
The men that don't date women with kids, I understand where they're coming from, because don't no man want to play Mr. Cleanup guy, right?
Why not?
What is it that you can offer me that you haven't given to another man?
Oh my goodness.
This is the reason why I'm saying that, because one, you shared your youth, your fertility, and your womb with another man. So why should I give up my resources to take care of your kids?
Are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm being very serious.
That's some bullshit. If you are a man that has children, to say that to a woman that has children, it almost sounds, it's narcissistic as hell.
Okay, let me ask you this. How are your kids are gonna be an asset to me if I was dating you.
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that.
See?
I would never.
But
Because you would never ask me how my kids would be an asset to you.
That's the thing.
That's insanity.
So do you want a man to come in there and share his resources with your kids?
What is the resources that he's sharing with my children?
His finances.
I don't need them.
Because Vic, that's cap. If a man is dating a woman at some point in time, Vic, a woman is going to want a man to share his finances.
Yep, good luck with that. Modern women have zero self-awareness, man.
Oh, absolutely. And on the rare occasion they do, it's like they hit reset and just refuse to acknowledge it.
Exactly. Instead, they just slap a label on the man narcissist gaslighter or whatever buzzword the sprinkle mafia is pushing that day.
Sprinkle mafia. That's gold. They don't want a man, they want a babysitter.
Exactly, bro. And anyone who disagrees with that, they need to head straight to the doctor and make sure they didn't just suffer a small stroke.
Right? It's like, how do you not see it? The denial is wild.
Oh, but they'll see it eventually, when the babysitter quits and walks away.
And by then, it's already game over. They'll be left wondering what went wrong, as if it wasn't obvious the whole time.
This guy, he was so low vibration. He wasn't even willing to spend $150 to spend an afternoon with a woman like me.
On
That's
a first
some
date?
Right? That's some low vibe.
No, I was gonna say 150 on a first date is kind of wild.
Well, when you get to my level,
on a first date,
that's nothing. Normal first dates for me are thousands of dollars.
That's insane. That's not really what's happening.
Usually it's like free to
go to
have
the
people's
beach,
time.
like
It's
just
just
a first date. You're getting to know the person. This isn't like you're my girlfriend. I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars on you.
But here's the thing: when you're an expert psychoanalyst, you don't need that. You know the person instantly. Yeah. So I have that gift. I don't need all this time to get to know a man. I don't need it. I know right away. Almost like what you would think of as a psychic. Right into you, right away. I know exactly what you got going on because I'm such a master at the human psyche. I'm very educated. Again, I'm not a typical woman walking around. I can coach women through some basic skills. You don't have to be my level. But it's street smarts. You read vibes. You don't read what they say.
Yep, drop it and then take off your blindfold. Okay. Right? Yeah. Look. Okay. Now there's this box right there. Okay. Open it up. Open it up. You know? What is this? Open it up and read it out loud to your family. Okay.
Man, some single mums are just born later than others. It's like an inevitable transformation.
Yeah, and it's always the guy who ends up suffering through it. You can see the exhaustion on his face.
It's sad when you watch him give and give, thinking things will get better, but nah, he's just circling the drain at that point.
Exactly. It's like watching someone slowly sink. And the worst part? They never even see it coming. All right, brothers, we've faced some harsh truths today. But remember this, you are not alone in this fight. We're building a brotherhood here, a fortress of strength and resilience.
If you felt the sting of betrayal, the weight of manipulation, know that together we'll rise above it.
This isn't just a channel, it's a movement.
A movement of men who refuse to be victims of modern dating games.
Hit that subscribe button, join the brotherhood, and let's reclaim our power.
Share your stories, support each other, and let's create a legacy of strength.
Together, we will break the cycle.